Hey guys, it's Laura here. Welcome to Courage and Confidence Support. Yes, this needs to get changed, but I just want you to know. Look, I got a new hairdo. I told you, it was coming. It really was. I had enough of just pulling out my hair. Did you see that last video, the hair that was hanging? I mean, I'm still pulling out hair, but what do you think about the hairdo? I have not had my hair like this short in like ages. My hair usually sits at just below the shoulders. Like that's the shortest that I usually get. I also wanted to let you guys know about my uh trip to Yale, which is where I go in regards to my uh, epilepsy and my neurostimulator. And I actually do have positive news. So I was saying in maybe the last video or something like that, the Tegretol is something that causes issues with side effects of different medications. And this is a medication that is old and also affects your liver, and it is being reduced again because my stimulation of my device, there's no difference than prior to with all this freaking chemo that I've been on. This is just my second round of, oh, 4 Fololox, whatever that is, and then the second chemo of uh, Gemzar and Abraxane, you know? So, with all that chemo shit in me, a positive is that I'm being reduced on my Tegretol. So, I started that tonight because now I'm taking 200 in the morning and 100 at night because I was taking 200 and 200 twice a day. We'll see how things go. So that's the positive news, and as you can see, I did get my haircut done in the afternoon. My appointment was this morning up at Yale. So today was the first day that I wore this hat. If you remember, I said I have a responsive neurostimulator implanted, and I'm also like losing hair here, and this is all like around the neurostimulator. And today was my first day of wearing this hat. So at that time this morning, I had my hair that was very long, and I wore my hat because I just feel like my hair was just so thin. So what are your thoughts on this look? Because remember in 2005 and 2004 when I was figuring out where does my epilepsy come from, which is the occipital lobe that I had said, and that's visionary. So that's why I can't go to concerts with flashing lights and strobes and all that stuff. Well, I have been able to because I've recorded so much stuff at the 2 major concerts that I've been at. So Backstreet's back at the beach in Cancun in 2024, and Joey and AJ's Legendary Night in Sync and Backstreet Boys. Those are the only 2 major concerts, and that's why I got so much recording. You can check it out down below if you're interested in Sync or the Backstreet Boys, because they, it was a cool show. So I just wanted to share with you my new look. I'm liking it. I actually did check out some wigs because I'm still going to get a shorter haircut. I think they call it like a pixie. I don't know. I got some pictures of a wig. Maybe I'll put this up there that I'm interested in. And Wednesday is the day that cancercares.org, I believe it is coming down to the hospital that I go to, the cancer center, and they have free wigs. And I showed her a picture of what I was interested in, which I want to say kind of looks like a Jennifer Aniston type of hairstyle, but it's, of course, I got dark hair, but the picture was like, her color. And I described it as, doesn't have to be as short, long layered. I did have layers in my hair before it just was all one level. So, I just want to share that with you. And this is Monday, April 3rd. Monday, April 3rd, this is being recorded. And this is just going on courage and confidence support. If you would like to share this with anybody that you may know that has pancreatic cancer, I am a fighting stage 4 pancreatic cancer patient that has had it go from the pancreas to spots on the liver to my left ovary. And I still would like to put a support group together. So if you are interested, courage and confidence support right now, which I want to rename, which I need help, but I'm thinking can. And, of course, using the purple, because as you can see, I'm talking about epilepsy, and epilepsy is purple. So it's like my story is epilepsy, which I've lived with my whole life, and now pancreatic cancer, which is also a purple ribbon. So, hand in hand, there we go. Okay, so anyway, sorry. But that's that. And so we're going to see how this reduced level on Tegretol goes and see what happens and do a telehealth actually in 3 months. I'm hoping that it goes well. That was good news, because not been hearing such good news about this goddamn pancreas and more. But I was happy and pleased to hear that news. So once again, share this video if you know of anybody that would be interested in joining a middle-aged support group or would just like to follow my story, because I'm doing a hell of a lot better. You wouldn't think that, like, Laura's got stage 4 pancreatic cancer and it's in 3 different areas of her freaking body, right? Looking at me, you wouldn't think that. So that's a positive thing. And I feel like people just don't know what, like, I want to say people, just in general, like, don't understand that I'm very capable of right now kind of like having a normal life. Not the case at the beginning, because guess what? I was gone. I made the video on May 18th and I came back on July 9th. So, almost 2 months. Well, why? Because I wasn't doing well, I wasn't feeling well, I didn't have the energy, so on and so forth. So, anyways, that's that. I hope that you guys are doing well. I am feeling well. And I hope that I'd love you to, like, tell me what to do. I'll show you once again that picture of the wig. But, this is what I am right now, and we'll see what happens. So, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.